I'm looking for something that's just gonna explode in your face. But at the same time, you know, it's gotta be smooth. Do you know what the key is though? You can't put too much in the bottom. And that for me, you know, that's what makes the perfect mix. Oh, sorry, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Well, are you tuned up?
Yep.
Are you feeling fresh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna put the drums and the bass down first, and then we're just gonna crack on with some overdubs. You sweet?
Sweet.
Are you sweet?
Sweet.
Are you sweet? Sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome everybody in the chat to this pilot episode of MPW, Midwest Pro Wrestling. I am coming to you live from Los Angeles, California, and joining me tonight is the bodacious Canadian known as Pete Wall. He'll chime in here at some point.
Sorry about that, Mark. You kind of lost your microphone capabilities on my end.
Oh, am I coming across okay now?
Yeah, it seems fine now.
How about everybody in the chat? Can you guys hear me just fine? Alrighty, so the music video in that countdown was Bad Dream Baby by September 87, just in case you guys needed to check that out on your own at some point. Really, really good flashback video. And really good song. But that's not why we're here, and I am going to quickly go up the chat and say hello to everyone personally. Cassie, Madam Red, as always, it is so good to see you here. Miss You Taker, same as well. Wild Matt, welcome, bro. Jake Bagwell, Chris Clark, Mad Mike, what is up, guys? I'm forgetting somebody. Raven, how's it going, Dollface? Let's see, we've also got Griff in the house. What's up, Griff? And Sharky's here too. Hey there. So here we go. Taking you guys back to 1986. Am I really fading out? Am I really? Geez, now I'm all... Doesn't make any sense. Let's see.
Hey, bro, I heard you there now. I'm sorry, I'm not sure where we are on the show right now. We're having some technical difficulties on... I guess it would be my end, seeing as I'm the one that can't hear you properly.
Let's see if this helps. Okay, how about now, guys?
You sound nice and clear, bro.
Alright, how about now, everybody? Alright, cool. So, Mad Mike... there was something I've been wanting to show you. I don't know if I can get to you on Facebook without you sharing your personal information over YouTube, but I mean, if you talk to anybody on Facebook, can you have them contact me so I can get in touch with you? Because I wanted to go ahead and run your 80s slasher type character, and I had a couple of ideas in mind, and I actually had some graphics I wanted to run by you and see if you liked. So, with that said, I want to welcome everybody to 1986. We're going to go backwards in time a little bit. Pete, can you still hear me all right?
I can hear you just fine, brother.
All right, very good. Okay, I'm going to let Pete go ahead and let you guys in on what is happening tonight. Take it away, Pete.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of MPW, that is Midwest Pro Wrestling, you're here live. It's 1986, and tonight on the card, none other than Terry Savage taking on Hammerheart. And then we've got the Egyptian Lover taking on none other than the Wild Matt Outlaw. And then we've got Mandy Harris taking on Lexi Fontaine. Drakkar, the Night Visitor, taking on David, the Heartbreaker.
Loverboy.
David.
It's Loverboy.
Ludger. Sorry about that. And then in the big main event, two classy women. Holly Body will be taking on none other than Joe Williams.
It's a very nice little card put together. 5 matches in all tonight. Coming to you from the Whiskey A Go-Go in beautiful Hollywood, California. You're right, Jake. It is bedtime with Uncle Mark, but don't call me Uncle Mark. That just sounds really creepy. All right, guys. So before we take it away, we are going to cut to a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back at ringside. So don't go anywhere. stay with us, and I hope you guys enjoy, because commercials on MPW will be commercials from 1986. Thank you guys. Be back in a bit.
I am the master of metal, and I bring you.
You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too.
Bon Jovi, Scorpion, Whitesnake, Accept, Motorhead, Rush, and Saxon. Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, and Dio. Devastating, decibel-laden, no-messing metal from the master of metal. Get it now.
The fun is back, oh yes siree. It's the 2600 from Atari. It's the video system with classics galore, from Space Invaders to cars that roar. A real hip joystick controls the screen. Solaris is hot and Midnight Magic's mean. And one more thing, it's got a special low price, under 50 bucks. 50 bucks? Now isn't that nice? The fun is back, oh yes siree. It's the 2600 from Atari. Colorful candy shells, two flavors in the middle. Single-handed bite-sized candy-coated Skittles. Sharing, smile, sweet strawberry. Sorry, yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Los Angeles, California. I'm going to let Pete take this one away.
Welcome to the Whiskey A Go-Go. On his way down to ringside, none other than the Wild Man, Terry Savage, a former MPW World Champion here in MPW. Great to see him back for Season 2. What do you think is in store for this man this season, Mark?
It's really tough to say. This guy's had such an up and down career in MPW, but he is coming in with a mid-card title around his waist. So we'll have to see if that in any way kind of helps propel him to the next level and back into the world title picture.
Well, definitely it's a spotlight that everybody wants to see themselves, no matter if they're women or men here in MPW. The world titles are a much sought after piece of jewelry for around the waist.
Absolutely.
Seems like our production crew has got their shit together, and we are back with none other than another returning superstar from Season 1. He is known as Hammerheart.
This dude is beast.
Brawn, brute, strength. I don't think he's much of a thinking man. I think he just goes out there to do one thing, and that's punish his opponents. And tonight, Terry Savage is going to have to find a way around this guy.
Should be interesting, to say the least. Kind of excited to see how Hammerheart does here.
As am I. He's had a lackluster career throughout Season 1.
Looks like he spent his off time working out, though. Man, the dude got big.
Mama needs to shave that boy's back. Here's the... Ooh. Starting off with a swinging neckbreaker from Hammerheart, punishing Mr. Savage's face with that stomp on an arm drag, and Savage is back up on his feet. Here we go. Big baseball slide, and there's an elbow to follow it up with. I do apologize tonight, Mark. I am a little bit out of sorts, so I will try and hang as best as I can.
It is all good. I wouldn't show up to a party sober anyway, so I've got you.
Well, right now it's Terry Savage in full control, folks. We've got Mark Mayhem doing color commentary, going to let us know a little bit about each character as they're competing inside the ring of MPW Streets of Rage.
Speaking of mayhem, I hate to switch the subject here, but I just watched Cobra earlier tonight featuring Sylvester Stallone. My God, what a film. Talk about mayhem.
Big fan favorite of Stallone's, as well as the movie Cobra. But right now, it's the big bad taking on the David in the Goliath story here. Right now, Goliath is trashing Terry Savage.
Oh my. Looking far better than he did in season 1.
I do have to say, I'm loving the look. I'm loving the feel of what Hammerheart is bringing to the ring. And look at this. Terry Savage with a beautiful escape.
Very nice.
Gotta say, Mark, it's great to be back in the driver's seat here in MPW. A whole lot of things going to be shaking up in the world of 1986.
Absolutely. It is the place to be, and oh my God, how many times is this? Whoa!
There's a straight 10 kisses to the top turnbuckle, and Hammerheart's lips going to be looking a little bit like a model's after this.
Looked like that didn't phase him much. Oh, it's blocked.
Terry Savage using his quickness, his skills that brought him to the world title last season up on Hammerheart. Oh!
My, ouch.
Inverted Frankensteiner, folks. And now Terry Savage going to work on the big man, but here, playing possum a little bit, is Hammerheart. Scoops up Terry Savage. Snake eyes. The sheer power in Hammerheart is something that people are going to have to watch out for in Season 2. This guy looks like he's got a bit of an edge since our last season.
Absolutely.
2
count only.
Terry Savage always showing a lot of heart in that ring. He's not a very big fan favorite, but
he won a whole bunch of respect from me last week when he took on Scuzz, though. That was quite a match.
Yes, and the fans definitely starting to see some quality in this youngster's abilities in that ring. And now Hammerheart off the ropes. Oh, dropping his full weight on the back, cutting off the carotid artery of Terry Savage.
Oh, here we go.
Samoan driver.
Looking to finish this one.
1, 2.
Oh.
Another near fall. So, any information on the whereabouts that Hammerheart resides in?
You know, not too much. All I know is that this guy supposedly moves mountains. That's kind of his workout routine. Totally Scandinavian. Totally. I thought he was Norwegian, but apparently the dude is Danish. Or so it's said. This guy's just got a whole bunch of myth surrounding him.
Well, there's myth, and then there's what we're seeing in that ring, folks, and it's a beatdown courtesy of Hammerheart.
I don't know if he can move mountains, though. You think that's real?
I don't know. Right now, he's going to be moving Terry Savage.
Oh, and another!
Samoan driver. Or would that be
a Scandinavian driver?
Yes, indeed. Here's the cover, and it should be the final time. Yes,
indeed. That is it.
You look at what we seen last week with Terry Savage against Scuzz. It was a total turnaround tonight with Hammerheart. Hammerheart using his full strength, his brute strength, to cut the Terry Savage down.
You know, I thought just for a split second, Terry Savage had a chance.
Well, absolutely not. Well, not when you're going up against a giant of a man like Hammerheart.
Wow.
I think boys in the locker room going to have to be watching out for this man this season.
What a tough dude. What do we have next coming up?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next is none other than the Egyptian Lover taking on the wild Matt Outlaw.
You know, ever since Matt Outlaw showed up here, I have been kind of impressed. This guy seemingly just kind of came out of nowhere. I heard, rumor is, the guy was actually doing bouncer duties over at the 7th Vale, over down the street off the Sunset Strip here. Not entirely sure if that's completely true, but the dude looks the part. So, dude has been impressive thus far, though. What do you think?
Well, the word is he's traveled throughout the lands of the great US of A and making his money to keep on traveling. Yes, he is a bouncer for the most part. Now has stepped into Midwest Pro Wrestling. Hell, if he has gained any skills bouncing people out of the club, he's going to be bouncing competition straight out of the ring.
Absolutely. Now, his opponent tonight, I mean, he's quite a bit of a big fucking dude, so I'm a little nervous as to who to think is going to take this one. Egyptian Lover stands 7 feet tall. Really going to be interested to see how this one turns out.
Well, one thing Matt Outlaw is going to have to watch out for, that camel dung drop.
That is one brutal move.
But if by chance Matt Outlaw can pick that full weight and the size of Egyptian Lover up, it will be a highway to hell for the Egyptian Lover.
Absolutely. Now, before we take you guys down to ringside, I want to thank each and every one of you again. If you guys are watching at home via a computer, and I have no idea what that is, wherever you guys are, wherever we're reaching out to you guys and you guys are checking us out, I absolutely appreciate it. On behalf of myself and Mr. Pete Wall, we thank you for letting Midwest Pro Wrestling be part of your life. Now, we're going to take you down to ringside in a bit, but first, a look at what to expect from Season 2, which is coming soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Los Angeles, California. Here we are at the Whiskey A Go-Go. Pete, take it away!
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is set for one fall. And as you know, it's going to be interesting. Welcoming to the ring, none other than the 7-foot giant, known as the Egyptian Lover.
This dude is badass. Straight from the streets of Cairo, Egypt, bringing his knowledge of the ring all the way over here in Los Angeles, California. This guy, however, I did, unlike Matt Outlaw, which is just kind of rumor, this guy was actually bouncing, and he was over at the Cabaret on Hollywood Boulevard. That's what I wasn't there. I'm not saying I was there. I just happened to bump into him, you know, and that we exchanged words. But you know what? Go ahead and talk over me. I'm done.
We know there's mad respect for this gentleman out in Cairo, but he's going to have a tough time garnering that respect here from the fans and the boys in the locker room.
Oh, but here comes Matt Outlaw. Ooh, this is going to be a good one.
Rolling down the ring on his V-twin. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Wild Matt Outlaw. Taking the tour around the ring, eyeing up the competition slightly as he goes around. Matt Outlaw has his hands full tonight.
Absolutely tall task ahead of him, but damn, I love the bike, I love the look, and I love the crew. So this guy's just immediately one of my faves here.
Gotta say, I've been digging what this man's been doing in the ring since he arrived, but tonight is his true test.
Absolutely. I don't think I've seen Matt stare down someone who's taller than him thus far, but look at that height.
Oh, and wow, Matt Outlaw overtakes the giant quickly. The Egyptian lover forced up against the ropes and slingshot into the center of the ring. Mark, it's not looking good right now for the Egyptian.
I guess I spoke too soon. Ouch!
This is what he's been known for in the bars. Someone slights him, he takes him down, and the ground and pound commences.
Oh, nice takedown there. Looks like Egyptian lover's back on the offense here.
We've made sure every single competitor here in MPW has had the proper wrestling training, and it looks like Mr. Loverboy been slacking a little bit.
Oh, again. Oh, man.
The vicious streak of Matt Outlaw coming forth. Scoops up the big man, can't hold his weight, slides up from behind.
This is like Battle of the Bouncers or Battle of the Strip Clubs. Oh!
No kidding here, and hell, there's no strippers on a pole here. I wonder what they're fighting for. Here's a quick cover by Outlaw, but a quick kick out as well.
Oh.
Gotta love the brutality of this match already. These men getting right in the thick of things right off the top of the bell.
What's he doing here? Oh, right into the corner.
Both men experiencing and going through the school of hard.
No! I think he was going for that choke slam there, but he didn't get it. Oh!
It was a choke slam indeed, but a Russian leg sweep by the Egyptian lover. Matt Outlaw struggling now.
Oh, nice clothesline.
Talk about turning things around quickly.
Oh, man.
Big uppercut taking the giant down.
Oh, he's looking for it again. Oh, he gets it this time.
Unbelievable choke slam. Matt Outlaw showing his vicious streak, now stomping on the abdomen of the Egyptian lover. It's time for the highway to hell.
What an impact.
Would be a quick match we're witnessing here, too.
Oh.
And it's over.
And it is. Wow. Matt Outlaw with the win there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I wouldn't go so far as to say this was a David versus Goliath match. Both men are huge. But Matt Outlaw taking on the sheer size and power of the Egyptian Lover and walked out successful.
Look at that finisher there. Wow.
It's the Highway to Hell, the signature finisher of Matt Outlaw takes the win home tonight.
Man, how many hecklers at the strip club you put with that move?
Congratulations to the winner here. Very, very hard fought match on Matt Outlaw's part.
Very, very exciting match. Very, very exciting to see Matt Outlaw every time he comes down to the ring. I am blown away every time this guy competes. Just gets better and better with every match.
Well, he definitely made quick work of the Egyptian Lover.
That is very true. And I sincerely thought this was going to be a very back and forth match, but while Matt Outlaw proved he is very tough.
I'm thinking it's back to the school of hard knocks for the Egyptian Lover. Get him trained back up, and let's see if he can come back in this war.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mandy Harris taking on Lexi Fontaine next. What are your thoughts on this match?
You know what? Both women have been showing us that they've got the skill to hang within MPW. So it's going to be interesting. Both women, we know little bits here and there about them, but this is their debut here in MPW. Yes, we've seen them in promotional segments already, but these women still have yet to prove themselves to the fans. So let's see where this match takes them.
Absolutely. But ladies and gentlemen, you know we hate to do this, but just before we get down to ringside and bring you guys along, we need to cut to a commercial break. So we're going to do that very quickly and come back to you right after this.
So you want to be a rock star? Well, then get your hands on a Casio CZ101 digital synthesizer with its multi-temporal MIDI capabilities and dual line of Casio PD sound generators. This isn't just a synthesizer. Oh no, it's a rocker launcher. Casio digital synthesizers with Casio PD sound. So easy to play, they're rocker launchers.
Who's gonna be at the Silver Bullet tonight?
This is from the girl with the gray jacket.
You told him it was from me.
Thought I was doing you a favor.
I want to be invisible.
Kelly, you're a friend of mine. He's a friend of mine.
I can't believe it.
Look, I'll buy you guys a couple of Coors Lights. We'll forget it ever happened, okay?
But Rob, just tell me something. What did he say?
He said thanks.
There's no slowing down with the Silver Bullet tonight. Coors Light beer.
Test the 1986 Cadillac DeVille on the street you drive every day. DeVille's trim aerodynamic design, front drive V8, and independent suspension make it quick and responsive. And an available anti-lock braking system stops short without skidding, while the luxurious interior pampers up to 6 passengers in today's kind of Cadillac. DeVille is now available with 6.9% GMAC financing. Length of finance contract is limited.
When Domino's Pizza delivers, quality comes first. We custom bake each pizza with carefully selected, skillfully prepared ingredients. Taste the quality.
Domino's Pizza delivers.
Call now and we'll deliver a hot, delicious, custom-made pizza to you in less than 30 minutes. One call does it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for some woman-on-woman hatred. That's right, folks, the women are in action, and that is coming your way right now. This is a 1 fall counts match, and on our way down to the ring, none other than Mandy Harris.
One of my favorites. And I'm not just saying that because I'm drooling right now.
You gotta love her entrance, bro.
I Just gotta love her, period.
You love her, period. Jesus.
Wait, whoa, hey, man. Whoa.
Well, you know what I gotta say to that, brother? Do it for your country if you gotta do it for something. Very agile woman here. Mandy Harris looking to shine tonight.
You're sporting some new attire, just so you guys know. And I'm not just saying that because I'm the one who went out to Rodeo to help her pick out her outfit.
Mandy Harris taking style tips from none other than Mark Mayhem.
What do we have coming out next?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is none other than the dazzling Lexi Fontaine.
Another one of my favorites.
You know what? I think all the women are our favorites here in MPW.
You know what? I think you're right.
Ready to go, she is. Lexi Fontaine on the way down to ringside. A tough woman in her own right. Let's see how she fares against Mandy Harris tonight. Stiff competition coming the women's way.
Absolutely. The women's roster is looking incredibly stacked and full of incredible talent.
Indeed it is. And this woman here right now and tonight, whew, she's got my right eye twitching. Usually it's the left eye, but you know, she's not on the card tonight.
Well, they all have my eyes twitching.
Here we go, the referee ready. Yes, calls for the bell, and this match is on.
There we go.
Mandy Harris starting off strong with a huge backbreaker.
Oh.
Shot to the back of the head, sets her up. Oh, nice reversal. Fighting her way free is Lexi Fontaine. Short-lived, though. Oh, another reversal. The chick's got skills, bro.
Wow.
Right now, it's all Lexi Fontaine. And here we go. Fountains of pain all over Mandy Harris's face.
That didn't last long, though.
No, it did not. What a Hurricane Rana. Well, Lexi Fontaine surprising her with that European uppercut. Short arm clothesline devastates Mandy Harris. I believe Mandy Harris is the tallest woman in MPW at the moment.
Yes, indeed, she is.
6 feet tall, I believe. Off the ropes with a beautiful elbow drop. Man, I gotta tell you, bro, tonight with this cold, it feels like I haven't had my nuts drop yet.
I think that's a little personal there, Pete.
Oh, I'm sorry. I might be a little bit forward. But a nice fireman's carry by Lexi Fontaine, and Harris is back down on the mat. Could be the defining moment here. Ooh.
Oh, did you see? I think she hit her head on the bottom rope there.
Yes, it did. And a DDT was supposed to be, but there's the senton, misses.
Ouch.
Harris has her opportunity now. Let's see if she can maintain some control here. And a vicious power bomb. That's a crippling move this early in the match for Lexi Fontaine.
Into the corner.
Snake Eyes devastating the face of Lexi. Here we go.
She's gonna tap.
Torture rack-like maneuver.
Whoever this cameraman is, find out, Pete. We're gonna give him a raise.
Unbelievable reversal there by Lexi, but short-lived. And the cameraman on the ball tonight. Harris sets her up. Unbelievable. And now Harris looking for that finishing maneuver. Rolling power pop. Utter devastation. Shoots the pin. Hooks the leg for good measure. 1, 2.
Oh, only a 2.
I don't know how Fontaine kicked out, but that is impressive right there.
Oh.
Nicely done. Shocking Harris, taking her down with a head scissor takedown. Scoops her up, but another reversal by Harris. Oh, rock the vertebrae on anyone. Now using the hair for leverage, flopping her around. Alexi's in trouble, but here's another reversal, immediately abdomen. Alexi struggling for a comeback. Gotta say, both women impressive tonight, Mark.
Absolutely, they are rocking it back and forth. Whoa, what a takedown.
Nice back and forth competition here. Both women struggling to take the other one out. Back to the submission hold.
Cameraman, do your job.
Wrapping her body around her head is Harris. Still could get the tap out victory, but here we go, setting for that rolling power bomb. And she catches her. Unbelievable, Mark.
She's going for a pin here.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Lexi is done. 2. And it's over.
My God, Pete Wall is a mind reader.
Unbelievable. I knew it after she hit that second one. There was no more coming back for Lexi Fontaine. Congratulations go to Mandy Harris, a well-fought match. She has definitely been doing her homework on Lexi Fontaine.
Well, I mean, I knew she was, I had a feeling she was going to win anyway, and it's not just because your boy Mark Mayhem hooked her up with some really legit-looking gear. But she did great.
She did a fantastic job. No discounting what Lexi pulled off. It was a very hard-fought match for Mandy Harris, but her sheer size and power paid off in the end.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I don't know what you're doing if you're still up, because it is midnight here in Los Angeles, California. 1986 is the place to be, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank each and every one of you, I should say, for joining myself, Mark Mayhem, and the bodacious Pete Wall live from the Whiskey A Go-Go here at the Sunset Strip in Hollywood, California. Now, our next match, we've got Drakkar taking on David Loverboy Lutker. Now, this one promises to be incredibly interesting. These two are like at the opposite sides of the spectrum here. What do you think, Pete?
Well, first off, let me correct you on the pronunciation of Drakkar. You gotta roll the R, brother. Okay? But yes, it proves to be an interesting matchup between these two. Both of them have the size. Drakkar, a very unknown kind of individual, lurks in the bowels of the arena here. David Lutker loves the women. Yes, he does. But both men, tough as nails in the ring. Let's see.
Now, before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, going to take some time really quick to show you guys what to expect in Season 2 of Midwest Pro Wrestling, and then we'll take you right down to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, because right now we have none other than David Loverboy Lutker making his way down the ringside.
Something cool about this guy.
You know, the ego alone brings him a lot to the ring, but we all know when it comes down to a fight, ego means nothing.
That is very, very true. A lot of guys in MPW have had to learn that the hard way, though.
Yes, indeed. And look at last season alone. Blaze McCoy came in hot, went all the way to the top to face the world champion Scuzz, went in with a whole lot of ego, underestimating the likes of Scuzz, the world champion. Came up just a bit short after a tough match. I'm looking forward to that rematch.
That is going to be the match of episode 1 once that drops.
And now, making his way down to ringside, none other than Drakkar. Heard a lot of rumors about this guy's nighttime activities, though. A little bit creepy.
I did see this guy. I could have sworn it was him. You know, I'm not going to say it was because he'll find me and beat my ass. But I could have sworn I saw a guy looking like this guy wearing a trench coat at the 7th Veil down the street. I'm not saying that I was inside. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I was there. Damn it.
Well, mysterious or not, he's got stiff competition tonight in David Loverboy Lutker.
I could have sworn he was hiding under the stage.
You know, I've heard stories about this guy hiding in the dressing room lockers, taking a peek at anyone he can find. It's disturbing.
That it is.
So, stick to the bowels of the Whiskey A Go-Go, okay? Not the locker rooms.
Here we
This
go.
match. What was that?
Said here we go.
Indeed we are. And David Lutker boy using that strength of his to toss Drakkar around in a quick pinfall, but not even a 1. David Lutker looking to put Drakkar down quick.
Nice takedown.
Chain wrestling at its finest here, folks. Ooh, shot right to the face. Collar and elbow turns into an arm wrench, wringing that arm out. Now a hammerlock.
Drakkar doesn't look like he's doing well. Oh no, I spoke too soon.
Yes, a nice little elbow jab to the eye, and now fall away slam. Falling headbutt, torturing the shoulder of David Lutker here. Now reefing on the mouth. Trying to tear the lips apart. I guess give Loverboy a permanent smile. What do you say, Mark?
Looks like it.
Well, look at this. Taking a little bit of a front to the attack. A nice arm drag. You've got myself, the bodacious Pete Wall, and none other than Mark Mayhem calling the match, folks. And what a match we've got going already.
Absolutely. And we're not done yet, folks. We've got more action in store for you guys tonight.
Yes, indeed. Our main event will prove to be a classic. But right now, the battle's gone out to the ringside. Oh! Hot shots him on the barrier. David Lutker showing his nasty side.
Lutker better not spend too much time showboating, though.
You know, his fighting style kind of gives me a little bit of a flashback of sorts. What a big boot.
To what, the 1950s or something?
2. Almost got away on me there. Yes, shades of a young Rick Martel with his, his anger issues.
Oh, so about last year.
Yeah, last year. Well, right now, it's the Loverboy up on the top, looking for what could be, yes indeed, superplex.
Lutker's looking really good tonight.
He is controlling this match like a pro.
2. Oh, just a 2.
Drakkar, not one to stay down, let his shoulders be pinned down for the 3 count. Fights his way up out of that pinning predicament. Taking a much needed rest now. Maybe his cockiness getting the better of him here, his lover boy. And yes, he pays for it indeed. Big back body drop by Drakkar. Right now, reefing on the neck, the Night Visitor. Short-lived.
Night Visitor, Night Terror, Night Stalker. This guy's a walking B-horror movie.
He is. Big headbutt staggers. Lutker,
brutal.
That thrust kick to the back of the head. Unbelievable. Drops him like a bad habit with that Uranagi slam. But you can see fatigue already setting in. The beatdown from Loverboy already working against Drakkar. Back and forth action. Fireman's carry after that arm drag. And David Lutker now has Drakkar by the scruff of the neck. Snapmare takedown. Quick to regain control of this match. Mark, what's your thoughts on the outcome here? Who do you think can pull off the victory?
You know, I'm just noticing the women in the front row that are throwing their panties at the ring. Would you women stop that for a second? But anyhow, I think David Lutker might come out on top.
Well, right now he's proven to be the most dominant performer in this match. A big scoop and a reversal by Drakkar and a back suplex. Backs up in the corner. Trying to wake up them legs of his. Get the blood flowing once again. Goes for a headbutt, but a fireman's carry. And Loverboy back up on his feet. The viciousness of Lutker coming back through with a vicious backbreaker. But Drakkar with a shoulder block. And the Loverboy of MPW put down like a dog.
Drakkar, what are you doing? Never mind. I mean, if it works. What was that?
But once again, catches Drakkar off guard, sends him out to the apron. Loverboy brings him in the hard way. And this match continues. Into the corner he goes. Drakkar in trouble. But one face lock hammers down on the shoulder blades. But Loverboy coming back through once again. Gotta say, these men are impressing me there.
Yeah, this has been back and forth non-stop. Neither of them giving an inch either.
Never give an inch, never, ever give a mile. Take what you want and make sure the man knows you took it. And right now, Lutker taking it full force on the back. Could be it. 1, 2.
I thought that was it.
I don't know how he kicked out. That was the second superplex of this match.
Drakkar has got a fighting spirit.
Fighting spirit or just a lack of any kind of
sensation. Did you see that, Pete? Did you see that?
Yes, got busted wide open by Lutker.
Oh, man, and I sent the EMTs home early tonight.
We don't need them. We got super glue. Want to keep on saying Martel going for it? No, but it is Lutker indeed.
I don't have that kind of money, Pete.
I know you don't, brother. I know you don't.
I had to settle for what's best, and what's best to me is this guy right here, David Lutker. Just look at him. We don't need Rick Martel.
The defensive skills alone saving him from a big injury in this match. And look at that big sidewalk slam from the second belt. 1, 2. Even the referee astonished with that kick out.
What? Drakkar is trying to prove a point, I think.
You know, he could be. I don't know if MPW ever gets a hardcore division. This man might be the man to rule that roster there. Unbelievable threshold for pain. Another big boot. Okay, Lutger, man, you know what? MVP of the night, I should say. Clarification there, folks. Beat down, astonishing at this man's hands.
Lutger is really impressive tonight.
Albeit I'm fascinated with the amount of pain that Drakkar can withstand, but look at the skills coming from the guy that calls.
Did you see that? Another woman threw her pennies at the ring. Stop it!
Well, Mark, quit running after them and grabbing them and sniffing, okay? Just ignore it.
Give me some time to do that, okay? Now I'll be right back.
But here comes Lutger. Mark Mayhem going up to sniff some panties. Lutger taking Drakkar back to the top turnbuckle. Could we see? He's going for it.
Oh, I'm back.
You're out of breath, bro. And a superplex crushes Drakkar for the third time.
I had to run down the ramp. Oh, here we go. Cover.
1, 2.
Oh, just in time, too. Wow, what a win.
Third time's a charm. And Mark Mayhem has himself a very large set of panties there in his hands. Wow.
In my pocket now, Pete.
Mark Mayhem has the trophy. He went out to ringside to capture, but it was David, the lover boy Lutger, taking out the likes of Drakkar. I doubt he will be visiting anyone tonight.
This guy has got quite a future here in MPW.
Gyrating in the middle of the ring. Unbelievable.
What's next, Pete? Let's let these fine folks at home know what we have in store for tonight's main event.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening. Scheduled for one fall in the women's division. It will be Holly Body taking on Joe Williams.
I am incredibly excited for this one. I really like how far Holly Body's come in MPW, but Joe Williams out of the gate has been incredibly impressive. And, you know, it was only right to put her in tonight's main event and showcase both of these amazing women's talents.
I do agree with you full-heartedly there, Mark. And it will be a blessing to see these two heavenly bodies within that ring of MPW.
Absolutely, but ladies and gentlemen, before we take you down to ringside, I'm sorry, another commercial break. We'll be right back. You're watching MPW Pro Wrestling. It is 1986, and you're watching us live from the Whiskey A Go-Go in Los Angeles, California.
Camaro IROC C.
Looking so hot, so good. So much thunder under the hood. I rock, ooh. I rock and roll. I rock, tough on the streets, so mean. Camaro's my thunder. Drive this machine. I rock, ooh. I rock and roll, yeah. Drive to pay Chevy. Live to pay Chevy. I rock.
When you compare Ford Ranger and Chevy S10 to the new two-wheel drive Jeep Comanche, you'll find they're priced about the same. Yet Comanche has the most powerful standard engine, the longest wheelbase, biggest wheels and tires, highest ground clearance, and the largest optional payload capacity. In fact, the more you compare Comanche, the more you'll see there is no comparison.
Now get 7.9 financing on two-wheel drive Jeep Comanche.
Here at Hewlett-Packard, we believe that the best way to solve your business computing problem is to make it our problem. Because we know that whatever system we design for your company, we're going to live with it too. We never stop asking, what if?
Wait a minute. They have this incredible backlog of data requests.
You're right. What if we used the 3000?
And we are back here at the Whiskey A Go-Go. It's time for our main event, and on her way down to the ring is the challenger. Ooh, have mercy. It is none other than Holly Body.
Are those new trunks? I think. Oh my god! I think I'm snitching on myself here.
I'm thinking I'm drooling right now. Get me a goddamn tissue, Mayhem.
I'm all out.
Looking good, looking good.
Holly has made such a transition from season 1 to season 2. She looks absolutely killer.
Well, love scorned and ready for payback. She is taking out all her anger on the women in MPW.
But here comes one of my, and I'm sure everyone at home's favorites.
Here she comes, folks. Joe Williams.
What a superstar in the making here.
And she is taking no time to get to the ring. Most women would take their time, put a little intimidation on their opponents, but no, Joe Williams racing down the ramp, straight into the ring, ready to get to work. Showing a little love to the fans here, and
yeah, you know, since that debut, she's quickly become a fan favorite.
Indeed she has. The fans love her, not just for the looks, but for her skills in that ring, but she's got some competition tonight. The love scorned Holly Body coming at her, and here we go. Russian leg sweep to start the match off. And it's Joe Williams working over the arm now, stomping on the tricep. Now, Mark Mayhem, you are very well versed in the ins and outs of bodybuilding and such work. What does that do to the arm when someone stomps on the muscle there, the tricep area?
Well, it is not fun, let me tell you, because any sort of pain that you're going to inflict on somebody's muscular region, I mean, it's just really, really horrible to have to deal with, especially someone who's, you know, constantly hitting Venice Beach like myself. This is exactly why I don't jump in that ring.
Well, right now, Joe Williams schooling Holly Body with that jawbreaker, puts her down to the mat hard. Don't hurt the face, Joe. That's all we ask.
Whoa.
Back to the Russian leg sweep is Joe Williams here. Really dominating the match at the moment. Holly Body kissing the mat, the logo of MPW Streets of Rage.
That's what's coming.
Yes, folks. Oh, what a clothesline by Body.
Wow.
Takes Joe Williams out to the ring floor, or I should say the arena floor.
Oh,
and now,
off here.
Sheer mockery. No respect.
Oh!
Joe Williams firing back, though. Not taking the insults whatsoever. Skirts in under the bottom rope, and we're back in the ring. Sets her up. Oh! Say good night.
That might be it.
1.
Oh.
No, not even a 2. And Joe Williams, a little bit flustered. Front face lock applied, sets her up. Drop toe hold, crushing the face against the mat once again. Ollie Body, she might have vengeance on her mind, but it's not helping her at all.
Especially coming off that loss last week. Oh!
And a bulldog crushes the face into the mat once more. Joe Williams looking to pick up the victory. 2.
Oh! Wow! Wow!
Main event, and Joe Williams taking the win home.
Wow, absolutely
Definitely
treated that
major
like
statement tonight, Mark.
making quick work of an MPW veteran. Wow.
A very nicely placed, perfect timed springboard bulldog. And Joe Williams takes the 1-2-3 here in the replay.
I said it. I said it before and I'll say it again. Superstar in the making here at MPW.
Rocking out the victory is Joe Williams here, folks. This was MPW Streets of Rage. Wow.
Absolutely awesome. Thank you guys so much. Gonna break away a little bit from character, I guess. I guess I'd say. To quickly just thank you guys, all of you guys, for watching tonight. Just remember that, you know, when we do these, characters a thing while the stream is going on. Now, I echo this because we've talked about it in the past, but because I want the experience to be incredibly immersive, I would like for the chat to kind of like engage with each other, but notice that we won't directly acknowledge messages in the chat, and that's just because I want the experience to come off as such. You know, I want people to look at it and go, this is something I'm watching on TV, and I'm watching from home, or I'm watching with a bunch of friends. So that's kind of the vibe I'd like each of you guys to kind of take from that. We will acknowledge you from time to time, or whenever, you know, we can, via the chat, but we won't directly do it via the stream itself. But aside from that, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much.
Mark, I do have to compliment you, adding in the little promotional pack that you did for MPW, as well as the commercials. Really make it more of a production value type setting. Looked fabulous.
Thank you so much, man. I again, my big thing with season 2 is making the experience as immersive as possible, and I really want people to look at it and say, you know, this is something that is not only wait a minute, oh my god, I think my stream just ended, but now it resumed. That's so weird, man. The stream is continuing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
I have no idea, bro.
My XSplit's still working just fine. Let me know if you guys are able to hear me right now. It says it's live. It says stream resumed. It did show that it went offline. I have no idea what happened there. It just randomly happened.
Cassie Madam Red says you are all good.
Okay, I'm really sorry about that. That was really weird. Whoa. Yeah, that's really weird. That's the first time I've ever seen or experienced that. It literally said stream ended, and then it just immediately went right back and said stream resumed. The stream is continuing. Huh. Interesting. You are very welcome, Miss U-Taker. Now, those of you guys who are really kind of digging what we're doing here, go back and kind of get a feel for what we're doing with the earlier episodes. The first episode of the pilot streams was really, really good. And I'm sorry, Brian. I love you, dude.
It's just like I said hi to everyone earlier in the chat, but I won't I won't address the chat while I'm doing this, because like me and Mark spoke behind, you know, closed doors, you might say, on Skype, and we discussed how we wanted to run it. And on my part, I'll say hi before the show gets going, and then I will be stepping away from the chat, and I've got my Skype on because that's how I'm viewing the show. And I will not deviate from it. I will not go back to the chat until the actual live stream is over, like we're doing right now, just shooting the shit right now.
Right. And, you know, it was nothing personal, Brian. I mean, I said hello as well at the very beginning of the show. So, sorry, bro. Love you. You know we do. I'm going to quickly drop, and I'm going to leave this up for like 15 seconds, guys. So I'm going to drop my Facebook link. And those of you who are on Facebook that want to add me, please do so. Mad Mike, you're one of them, so please do. I'm going to leave it over 15 seconds, and I'm going to delete my message. But yeah, the overall experience is really what is paramount to me, and making sure that everyone takes away from it, and it just a very kind of like an immersive experience, you know, something that people can look at and say, I watched it, it's special, it's unique, it's different, the take is very different. So it's just incredibly important for me to know what I'm, you know, bringing you guys. So, you know, for me, it's really special. It's really special.
Well,
what's that?
What I dig about Midwest Pro Wrestling, every stream I have watched, throwback shows to old school wrestling, the new school that we're doing on our channels, nobody is doing it like you're doing it, with the commercials, with the production value of it. There's nobody doing this, and that's what makes Bombpop Overdrive special to me. It's something new. It's a new twist on something old. You know, it's great to watch.
Thank you, man. You know, when you look at, thank you so much, Mrs. Taker. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Jake. You rock too, bro. Sorry if you guys didn't see it. I mean, you could have just inputted it manually yourself, I guess, because I don't know why when I post links on YouTube, it just doesn't work for some strange reason, clicking out. So I don't know. What was I going to say? It says link was broken. Well, you guys have me on Facebook, so why are you guys trying to go there? Does anybody have Mad Mike on Facebook? Do any of you guys in the chat have Mad Mike on Facebook? He's the one that I've been trying to really get a hold of. So if you do, can you send me his profile via Facebook, like in a message or something? So yeah, so one of the things that I was going with was changing my name from, you know, just Mark at Bombpop Overdrive to Mark Mayhem. I was thinking something 80s, and the character that I want to bring on air, because I've really been, you know, thinking about how I want to present myself at the commentary table, is this very laid back SoCal guy. And I hope that I kind of, I still feel like I'm trying too hard to be professional and not enough, you know, laid back, as far as personality goes. So what I think I'm going to be doing is just really kind of settling down and just relaxing and just talking like I'm talking now, you know, and, because I want that to be that is me, you know, and I tend to be a very typical SoCal LA guy, you know, so I'm just gonna let that out and just see how I kind of progress with these pilot streams. I'm gonna do some more as we continue creations. I've got a few more creations under my belt. My brother wanted a character created after him, so we'll be introducing Maximus very soon. And then Blaze McCoy is almost finished. I've been working on him. And then I've got to get together with a few other people. I've got to get together with you, Pete. You know, maybe we'll do a creation stream at some point.
Sounds good to me, bro.
Yeah. and then we'll do Jake's character, and then I really, like I said, I've been trying to get a hold of Mad Mike. Yes, I am, Brian. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I got to get Raven created. There are quite a few. I mean, we're halfway there. We're not. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. So rest assured, we're gonna be pushing through with season 2. So as we continue, I'll keep doing pilot streams to try to get used to the commentary. I've never done this before. So I've done live streams and but even then I wasn't doing commentary in season 1. I've done voiceover work. But it's very different coming across as like reading something scripted as opposed to kind of being yourself and just kind of letting it flow. So, yes, you do, Griff. You've got me on Facebook.
TJ22 said it the best. Be yourself. Like you're talking right now, that's the vibe you need to bring, It's a nice, smooth Mark Mayhem kind of deal. And, as we go through the season and the storylines start building, like you said, like we discussed, that'll be your job, really bringing that to life while we're doing commentary and me taking care of the narrative of the match and you filling in people on the backstory between these feuds and the storylines that we're building. Right.
And for anybody new, that is what's paramount to making MPW what it is the characters and their backstories. That is going to be 100% huge when it comes to the presentation and the overall product. So aside from that, the stuff that you can look forward to. I mean, like I'm still going forward and creating little things here and there to show off as we go forward. Every commercial that you saw tonight was a 1986 commercial. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible when it comes to this stuff. So, really, really thank you guys for being, there for me and for sticking around and making sure that, shit, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say now. I'm just incredibly thankful, guys. Like incredibly thankful tonight. I mean, Jesus, man, now I'm going to have to talk about it. I haven't been having the best few days as of late, and I tried very hard, especially yesterday. I had a really bad breakdown. My BPD got really bad, and I tried very hard for the longest time all day yesterday to hide it and to convince myself that I was okay, like to pretend that everything was fine, and that didn't work. And it is my fault. I have been on meds regularly, and out of the blue, I was kind of tired of it, and I stopped taking them, and that really fucked me up. And I hurt myself, guys, twice yesterday, and I'm not proud of it, and I own up to it, and I am incredibly sorry for letting certain people down, and I let myself down, but I'm back on, and I'm trying very hard to kind of push through. So, like, even me with these problems that I have, it's been incredible to know that a community like this, like a bunch of friends and people that just kind of casually get on to fuck around and have fun, you guys have been a crew of people that I can just turn to and kind of let myself go with, and it like lifts me up, I wasn't super positive that I wanted to stream tonight, but Pete hit me up, and then you guys were saying that you guys are still interested, and I mean, like, wow, I had a great fucking night tonight, and that's legitimately from the bottom of my heart. Absolutely had a great night tonight.
Well, bro, I will always be right behind you to put a foot in your ass to get you back on the right track and have some fun here on YouTube with the gang.
Thank you.
Speaking of the gang, I would like to make an announcement for MPW, as well as, if Mark doesn't mind, me pushing a little bit of RWO here on the channel.
Dude, by all means.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have seen in the chat here on Skype, in the RWO bathroom, as I like to call it, MPW is putting together a creative team for building storylines for all these wrestlers that we're gathering and bringing to life here on the channel. So if you're interested, you need to contact myself on Skype. You can find me looking up Steel Dragon 1234. You'll find me on Skype, or New Icon. That is NEUICON on Skype. You want to help build MPW into what should be the best classic wrestling with created wrestlers around? That is the way to go about it, folks. And lastly, as you guys know, I've talked about this at the end of last year about breaking the world record on the longest stream ever recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records. Well, on the 26th, it begins. And barring any kind of malfunctions, I am hoping to do 7 straight days. That is 168 hours of live streaming nonstop. It will be me, my brother Dave, also my brother Ben come the weekend of that. And I will be having guests on Skype during that live stream as well. And I'm looking for a very good cause for any donations that are made during that week. I want it to mean more than just breaking a record. I want it to be there to help people as well. And right now, the area I'm living in, they're doing a big fundraiser for the Children's Hospital that is up in London, Ontario, and Toronto, Ontario. So I'm going to hit them up and talk to them, see what I can work out with them. And maybe we go with the Children's Hospital theme for the donations and make it a very special week. And hopefully, we break that record. Now, I'm not calling up Guinness Book of World Records for any part of this. This is just for something to do and help a good cause out at the same time. Thank you for giving me my spot, Mark.
I love this guy. You're absolutely welcome, bro. Shit, I was about to say something and I fucking brain farted. Fuck! Some of you guys are saying that that I did great and stuff like that. I find it incredibly awesome that, like, I've been able to kind of slowly break out of this shell because, like I said, you know, I've done voiceover work in the past, but when it comes to something like this where it's live and on the fly, it just feels a little different. I have to keep up with a pace, you know? And I don't know how I've been managing. I don't know how well I've been doing. I mean, you guys can probably tell me, but I'm just really glad that you guys are enjoying it. I can't begin to tell you how absolutely nervous I was trying to get this, you know? Trying to, like, fall into this like commentator mode, I guess, or because I hear it in different streams and they all sound amazing, and I'm just like, oh, you know, how do I get there? But then just thinking back and going, you know what? 1986, Hollywood, California, Los Angeles. I'm Los Angeles, you know, and I am a typical California kind of guy. I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear it on my voice or not, but yeah. And just be chill, you know. The more I thought about it, and the more now I think, you know, I want to start, like Pete was talking about, you know, being the color guy and presenting backstories and stuff like that. Those are things I'm going to really have to, you know, put under my belt and really get accustomed and kind of really get to know a lot of these wrestlers, like on a fucking personal level, you know, like actually get in touch with those wrestlers as wrestlers. So it's going to be very interesting, and what I like about it is that it's going to feel very real. I mean, for me, when I go back and I watch the streams, like the first pilot stream, it felt legit, you know. My thing is, I want a presentation, and this is where my OCD kicks in. I want a presentation that feels real and has very little to do with anything outside of what I'm trying to do. Does that make any sense at all?
Oh, brother, to tell you the truth, that's why I was so eager to do these little pilot streams with you. That way you get used to your role. I get used to my role. And like it's been said in the chat, every time we do this, you're going to improve. And then by the time we start season 2, you're ready to go, bro.
Yeah.
And like you did tonight and the last stream, man, you did a great job. you know. And what I'm going to ask of the people that are going to be involved with MPW this year, when you give the backstory to Mark about your character, please be as descriptive as possible, because that's going to help him a lot telling the story of who your character is. So don't be shy about writing a backstory or the spelling. If you're not comfortable sending it straight to Mark because you want a little bit of editing going on, send it to me. I love writing, and I will fix any kind of mistakes made in there, and then I'll ship it over to Mark, and that way he's got something to go off of when he's doing the color commentary.
Absolutely. And like Pete mentioned, I think it's absolutely awesome that he's going the route that I'm going. You know, so same thing for me. I think you already mentioned it in what you were saying, but I am actually looking for a couple of people to make a creative team for MPW. So like Pete's, you know, mine is essentially going to work the same way. I really want to focus on story. You know, it was kind of important in season 1, but with the way it's been building up with season 2, I am absolutely adamant on making sure that story is paramount. Like with with the stuff that I'm presenting, as far as season 2 goes, you don't just have what we presented here tonight. You just don't have that to look forward to. You know, before the show begins, after the countdown, I've decided that every countdown is going to be a music video, by the way. So after the countdown, though, you're going to get promos, voice promos from you guys who have wrestlers in MPW, who will be delivering promos before the show. We're going to have Demented, who is going to be working with our backstage crew, so to speak. He is going to be doing interviews over Skype with you guys as well, before and after matches take place. So, again, very realistic in what I want to present. You know, this is just one step. You know, I've like I've mentioned in the last stream, I'm together with my artist at Crush Pop Productions, March of Venus, and he's almost finished with the Pete Wall and Mark Mayhem piece that he's been working on. But he has agreed to do artwork for every wrestler on the roster. You know, like, that's fucking incredible, man. Like the lengths I'm going to kind of present this in a very realistic fashion, you know, and then bring it outside of just the stream, speaks a lot about like the drive you guys have given me, you know. The trading card set with every character on the roster, which is going to be made available on my Crush Pop Productions website. The fucking magazine, which already is literally like, it's 8 pages in already with a cover. So like, I'm literally already working on it, and I will be reaching out to you guys, if you guys want to include segments, you know? So maybe there would be like a Boogie Woogie Daddy article once a month, or, you know, aside from just the typical storylines and news and stuff like that, but having you guys be able to write your own articles as well, and then presenting that for free to all of you guys, you know, dropping a link and then having everybody kind of share and kind of get in on an experience together. It's like, this is something that everyone put something into, you know, each of you guys had a part in this. That's really what I want, guys. And I fucking absolutely love you guys for that, for being able to like, to push me and drive me to get to this place, you know. Outside of what I do, you know, I'm a personal trainer by day. I run a bunch of indie brands, you know, gaming, music, publishing. My life is hectic, but then the small amount of time I get to spend here, it has truly been some of the best time I have spent with people in a very long time. And I'm a long-time introvert, not by choice, but I'm also a very social creature, so I thrive on social interaction. That's part of I have social anxiety disorder as well, on top of all the other crap that I have. So being able to be part of something like this has really been incredibly uplifting, and it's all you guys, you know? It's all you guys that I have to thank for that. So thank you guys. Thank you. I know I fucking say it all the time, but you guys have no idea how much I mean that. I absolutely fucking love each and every single one of you guys. All right. I'm done. So before I go, I'm going to leave you one more time because I just fucking love the way this teaser came out. I'm going to leave you guys with the teaser and then we're going to, say goodnight. It's 12:49 already over here in Los Angeles. Mad Mike said you've been... Oh, not Mad Mike. Bone Dog said you've been to Cali, dude. We'd love to have you again, man. All right, guys. Let's roll the teaser, and then we will go ahead and bid you guys farewell.
Hey, not a problem, man. And I want to tell everyone, from me to them, have a great night. Have a good day wherever you are in the world. Always, always have a better tomorrow. And never forget, Mark, I love you. Oh, they're saying you're on mute.
Why do I always do this, Pete?
I don't know.
I was doing so good, too. I was saying, I'm going to have to say it all over again. Thank you guys so much from the very bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of you. Or, well, shit, I fucked up. Hold on. I got to get in the zone here. I love you. You guys are all so incredibly awesome. You guys heard Pete. You guys didn't hear me, and I was telling you guys, and I'll echo it again. take the time to be kind to one another, to love somebody, to do something nice for someone, to brighten someone's day, you have no idea how awesome and rewarding it feels to be able to do that. Something like this for me is incredibly rewarding. So, shouldn't be that hard to put a smile on someone else's face. You guys are all fucking awesome. You guys have no idea. Good night, everybody. See you, Pete.
Good night. See y'all.